Hey everybody, welcome back. Put me on free to play. We were humbled in the last video. It's been known to happen. Look, God is my witness. I think you can roll one pig if you got to. God, I need something that has some HP, man. You're gonna make me run an otter as like my anchor unit? I shouldn't be mad because we got an otter. Let's be an underwhelming astronaut. You know, it's the kind of one you send on a mission to, like, orbit the Earth, but not to, like, you know, go to another planet. I mean, come on. Really, Derek? You think Derek's gonna go to another planet? Maybe record a couple of videos from the ISS, all right? Maybe do a spacewalk. We're not sending him to the moon, though. Have you seen his LSAT scores? Why would someone in NASA be taking the LSAT? Are they going to be the first astronaut lawyer? Is this a show that we could pitch to NBC? Maybe it could be Old Sheldon. I don't know, okay? But now, legally, you're not allowed to take that idea from me. It is written into intellectual property law. It's my material now. Okay, so this is a very strange team. Let's continue making it stranger. I got an idea, okay? You're going to have to work with me on this. It's very weird, but pig at the front kills any unit it comes in contact with. When the strong unit dies, the camel perseveres. Maybe like this. The camel farms off of their weak units and, my word, spits out the stats for a juicy little 3/8 crab. This is, I wouldn't expect you to understand. This is advanced Super Auto Pets combinatorics, okay? So, mission accomplished, mission accomplished, mission accomplished, and we draw. Okay, but imagine how bad we would have lost if it weren't for my advanced combinatorics. Now, we want one of these. Don't really care what you hit, quite frankly. That's totally fine. Meat would be nice. I think meat probably means more than any other animal we could get right here. To have you be a 10-9. I would even do this. Like, kill everything in advance of the camel so that the crab has a chance. And then, honestly, freeze 12 gold worth of nonsense. Okay, I wish I could just bank that. Because I think I've never, on the new patch, I think I've never had a build where I was like, oh, thank God I went with the crabs. However, fair enough. This one feels a little crab-esque to me. So start me with a buy, just to see what our good unit is going to be. I think you got to give this a try. I think we got to bail. A little. Like, we have to get the penguin. That gives us actually, like, a long-term, the prospect of a long-term out. Then do this, and we can still get this camel to pop next turn. Maybe. Just roll me once so we can see. I'll take that as well. I mean, it's not like we're looking for chocolate. I don't mind freezing a shop when we know, like, what we want. We know what we don't want. Cupcake and meat, depending on our situation here, might end up being more relevant than I'd like it to be. This is a draw. I can live with the draw. I would like to get a win at some point. But, yes, you gotta do what you gotta do. How about you take one of those? Okay, that's not ideal. There's no real reason, as long as you're the strongest unit, there's no real reason to cupcake meat, you know what I mean? But if you guys are all sticking around, why don't we just meet the pig and also cupcake anything? But I'm going to cupcake the pig. I think it's more upside than the camel right now. Just give me one win. This looks doable. The math was so bad. Like, garlic saved lethal 2 times. Okay, but here's the new play, okay? So you're on 9. It doesn't mean that much to us to give the pair to the pig first. Now you're leveling. We just want to see a camel. But do we even want to see a camel? Or are we like, hey, 3/6 just isn't that impressive? Instead, just maybe throw like a crocodile out there instead. Maybe we could roll, freeze me, and roll once, and then say, okay, sell me, you had your chance. Now we got an 8/4 out there, which I can use as maybe, it's not really like scorpion bait, but look, I'm trying to get myself out of a bit of a pickle here. Our team's not that bad. It's not. We've been getting actually, like, genuinely shellacked on, like, arithmetic right here. So that, I mean, I guess that's all the game is. But That's very nice. I do appreciate that. Now, I don't see a buffalo making it work for us here. A bison, I should say. Hit the penguin again. That's not necessarily my ideal situation, but that's okay. Let's pump some stats into the pig. Now, I don't love buying an apple right here, don't get me wrong. But if one unit gets overscaled, every crab we buy will level the HP out at the level of that over-leveled unit. It's true. It's just think about it for a second. It's true. So we can actually create like a half caterpillar out of our crab. I think. Hold on. 2 wins in a row. Let's get aggressively overconfident. I may never lose again. Level 2 penguins starting to bail us out. Crocodile existing. Oh, that's such an unfortunate turn of events, though. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? We were 1 caterpillar or a crocodile damage away from a draw. Well, that should sort that out. Now, you don't really need the extra hit yet. If we could get an extra, like, put some distance between the pig. Ooh, we still got 3 gold left. Okay, put some distance between the pig and the crab, and then the next crab will be slightly more efficient as a result. I'm quickly realizing that we're in a lot of trouble, probably. But that one was a little bit better for us. That's my vision of how things will work for us moving forwards. Let's try a little pizza. It's all about stats now, man. It's all about stats. You know what? Why don't you take a little garlic? I think we can wait on the crab. Just buy me a salad. I don't think the salad's gonna make all the difference, but there's a chance it could make all the difference. Did I just call a steak garlic? Am I okay? It is a Saturday. I haven't been, you know, imbibing adult beverages or anything. I just, you know, maybe I'm tired. Hold on. Okay, keep buffing you. A pear is a worthy buff, in my opinion. I don't really want to go salad crab. I still think we can do better. I know we're on lethal. I still think we can do better. Can is worthless. Okay, but you can buy this. Okay. This is all, again, just an exercise in trying to make our crab get more value out of the next crab we buy. Now, me trying to explain that that's why I'm buffing my pig, I understand it might not appear to make a whole lot of sense. I'm very happy we got a draw. We get to live another day. We get to scale another day. Check this out. One of those, and then freeze me for a second. Take a quick pizza. Hope it hits the pig. It didn't hit the pig. That's okay. All of a sudden, that's worth 6 HP. Technically 5 HP, I guess, but still. That's not, I mean, for 3 gold, 5 HP, that's I would call it efficient. God, crocodile! Could you just hit the honey badger? That's all. I'm not asking for the world. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there a more frustrating way to lose a round than that? To newt 1320? We can run this. The badger wouldn't have been alive in the first place if the crocodile wasn't a C tier unit at best. I mean, that's just a perfect name. But then to have the honey badger win the round is the kind of thing that'll keep you up at night. It's the kind of thing that'll give you nightmares. Let's get back at them by being the honey badger, by being the ox. A fish might work here, but I think, you know, focus on what you already got going for you. This squad has got some, it's got some pain points for the enemies. That's a problem for you. Maybe like mostly for you. Okay. See, you don't need horses. You just need crickets. You got half the recipe. Now, we'll add a sheep to the team. It's efficient enough to party. I wouldn't add anything. I mean, if you want to win, you know what? Sure. Add an elephant. I don't think it's going to bring it's going to break the doors off or anything like that, but a 3-5, what do they call the person at the back of the boat in a rowing competition? One of them is like a coxswain, and one of them is like, I'm the person who sculls or something like that. I don't know. Whatever the person at the back is, regardless, you failed me, so let's not worry about that. But now you got some serious stats associated with you, so I'm going to keep you around. But just let that be a lesson to you. Don't disappoint me again. Now that you're a 4-6, you should be unassailable. Big plays. Acceptably big plays. Okay. So we're 1 loss, 3 wins. Great position to be in on round 4. A turtle would be advisable on anything, really. We just also look to see if maybe a pill will show up. Now, look, I think you can. I think as a get-out-of-jail-free card, you can try a blowfish behind an elephant at the back. It's not something I want to rely on long-term, but for a minute, we'll give it a shot. Now, this is tough. I think you keep your 5-5 mosquito. I think you sell your 5-5 mosquito and buy the ox. But it's close. Now, I'm not buffing a blowfish, really. I don't expect it to stick around long-term. Instead, I'll buff an elephant, even less useful. But this squad, I've said it before in videos, this is a squad where I look at it and I say I think it's a little better than it looks. Although, this is a horrible setup for us, obviously. That kangaroo, that's a situation, you can't glean a lot from that, you know? You basically, I mean, you tore us up, but due to little fault of my own. I think we're past the point of the turtle, unfortunately. You know, I don't mean it in a sour grapes way. I don't mean like little fault of my own, like there's nothing we could have done. I mean more like little fault of my own, like, hold on, I'm thinking. It was a bad matchup, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the kangaroo came at the exact wrong time. Now this, on the other hand, although an 11-12 fish is always going to be spooky. Holy cow, I did not expect that to work as well as it did. That was a good matchup for us, so it cuts both ways. You gotta buff something. I hate to say it, it's very weird, but let's buff this elephant. That's basically, I would say, that's my version of giving up on 10 wins. Instead trying to build, like, I don't know, a team that's just a little weird. I might have re-rolled past it, okay? I don't think my focus is where I'd like it to be today. I might have rolled past that pill like 10 times. But I feel like I've been looking for a pill for 10 years. Where's my pill? I want my board. I want my board. If I get that pill, we can start to free up some space on the squad. No pill. Okay, but we want this camel out there when the elephant levels up. Can me again. And then honestly, why don't you just take a considerable stat buff? This is not a great team for round 8. We fell off like really hard. Yeah, it's a serious problem. Okay, we still lose, but a little bit less, like, insultingly than it could have been, depending on how that went down for us. And then, just give me some animals that I've seen. Pair me up a little bit is all. I guess we could freeze a second camel. And it's getting a little wonky. Why don't you take the buff? Can I get, like, some animals I've seen and a pill? Okay. I don't even know if you pilled the sheep at this point. I feel like I just clicked the reroll button until, like, this one's over. At least there's no kangaroo, but I don't think we're getting through that fish, man. That's a tough order. Yeah. I don't know what happened on this one. Everything was great, and then I got lost in the sauce. It's like as soon as I bought the elephant, it was our only play, but everything became unmoored. Now, I think out of these, you can roll a pig if you have to, and then you just want like a tanky unit at the back, because the pig on round 1, let's be a gasping tugboat. On round 1, a pig will defeat anything with like 99.9% confidence. Now, it won't defeat an anted unit, but any like stock unit it'll defeat. So I think you elevate your chances by having like a pig and then your tankiest unit at the back. Maybe. I don't really see us taking many of these units much further down the line. What happened to fish, otter, man? What happened to mosquito, otter, fish? Come on, juice me up a little bit. Give me the meta shops, okay? At least we drew that one. Given our shop selection, I think we can rest easy knowing we did the best we could there. Now, level me. This is now a situation where I look at it and I say, you know what? This ain't so bad. Why don't you sell the duck? And now you at least have, like, a slightly better swan. Give it some meat. Maybe we're off to the races. I don't know what to tell you. It just is like... We're making we're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill here. Normally that's an expression that is like you're making a big deal out of something that is not a big deal. Here, rather, it's we're trying to get some wins out of something that is not that win-worthy, but honey badger obviously is just absurd. So, meet the swan because it's sticking around. I didn't... don't hit the ant, please. Okay, that's good. I didn't really want to go otters because they didn't seem to fit right, but that round was like a little bit more fortuitous. Okay, that's quite interesting now. Why don't you move up a position? This team's starting to look a little different. Starting to look like it's got the know-how and the elbow grease. I don't really know what was happening there, but that worked out well for us. An elephant that kills your own sheep. It's an interesting way to live. I shouldn't even be talking. It's not like my sheep build went any better. In fact, I would say, mathematically speaking, it was almost guaranteed to be worse. Now, a rooster here so early, you may have... why would you use a salad on one goal? It's not even possible. You may have noticed I've been buying a lot more cans, okay? It's kind of a little strat of mine right now. I feel like you might be able to freeze... a rooster, buy every can that shows up, and then pull out a rooster if you make it to lethal. That's my current strat. Now, why don't you... You're going to come out. I still don't want a rooster right now. I would roll again. I don't love the rabbit here. You don't have to be at the front anymore. Let's do like this. Kill the strong unit, farm the weak units. I'm not going to buy more than one rabbit. I might buy more than one swan, though. Now, I think round 7 is where cans can first start showing up. This seems like an issue. It's kind of strong. Yeah, you were a little bit on the stronger side there. Oh, hello. Okay, I'll put a pause on for 1 second. All right, we had a little baby break, and now we're back. Give me the swan. Give me both of these, and I don't want to see the rabbit get hit twice, but that's exactly how that went down. I'm telling you, man, for now, keep this going. I'm foregoing the melon armor for reasons that only I can understand. But we didn't get any more cans. We're trying to get maximum efficiency out of the salads right now. Maybe the rabbit will stick around. I mean, we got to sell the otter, too, quite frankly. It's not like the otter is like a 10 out of 10 unit. I think I've gotten much better at, like, the mid-game, just stacking stats, but it's really come at the detriment of my late game, where I, basically, as soon as I get, like, I'll win, like, 4 in a row, get my first loss in a while, and then never win again. Like, it's just, I'm gone from that point onwards. But who knows, man? With the extra 1 gold that a swan provides at level 1, the world's our oyster, right? Anything could happen. This seems okay. I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, this is okay, this is fine. Didn't even have to use our honey badger, so I don't want to hear any toxicity about it. I'm the only one allowed to be toxic. We should have bought rabbits. In hindsight, we should have bought rabbits. I didn't know that the rabbits were going to be so plentiful. So instead, we're still getting a relatively good yield out of 1 single rabbit. I was kind of hoping... at some point, there would be a can that would arrive in our shop. That clearly has not come to pass. But I'm still thinking maybe this rooster play could work, which is very foolish. At this point, maybe we would just prefer to have, like, for example, one might suggest, you know, like a scorpion or something, but that is win number 6. You gotta fit a monkey. And I hate this. You know what? No. You're basically like a 14-7 that spits out a 1-1. And you're a 6-13 that spits out nothing. You generate 1-1 permanently per turn. You know what? You sold me. Give me a monkey. And then you sold me twice. Sell the giraffe. Sell the rabbit. And roll this psycho team. Double buffed rooster. Now, I really want the rooster to hit level 2, but the longer it spends at level 1, the more, and the less we lose, the more chance it gets to soak up enough buffs to make it really pop if it levels up. Now, this is just a dirty team. We got no, we probably won't even kill the duck, but the kangaroo guarantees that that one's toasted. Fair enough. Hard to be mad at someone for using a monkey when you're using a monkey. I think we could now, since we're on lethal, let's sell the giraffe, replace it with a snake, and we're really swinging for the fences on this one. I'm gonna go overtime. I'm gonna sell our swan, replace it with another monkey. We'll put the weaker one at the back. It's the kind of thing you hope doesn't matter, but if there is a dolphin, like, we'll be happy that it snipes this monkey. This is not an inspired team anymore. What happened? Things were looking so good, man, and then it's all falling apart. Maybe, kind of, I don't know, though. It's actually not looking that bad. Holy cow, we dusted him. All right. So that's 7, right? We're feeling okay on 7 wins. Don't really need the pig to go any further. Truth be told, I feel like you just level your monkey here. We don't need the pig to go further, man. It just doesn't matter. Steak just doesn't really fit the way our squad is laid out right here. Now, I would love a rooster. Let's just do that then. I don't want 2 level 2 monkeys, really. That's why I put the chocolate on the larger one. How are we going to kill a 4450 unit here? That's going to be an issue. Yeah, we're dead. That's the answer to that is that we're not. But honestly, I don't feel that bad about the way that one went down. We pulled ourselves out of a weird early game. Okay. You know what? Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's run a 5-3. We'll be a shiny turtle. A 5-3 pig on a 2-squad team. That's bad. I feel like with ant luck, maybe we could have made it out of that one, but I don't know. Now, set your team up thusly. This, I believe in this. I can't explain it, but I believe in it. That's also fine. Let's do it like this then. It's not so bad. What do we want to see most next turn? Another otter, another pig, or another mosquito. We're on, like, classic mode. Nice bee. That was toxic, but I felt like when you beat a team with a bee at the back, you feel good. You feel good about that one. Now, you know what? Give me a spider at the back. It's kind of like, you know, nature's bee. It's technically a bee is probably nature's bee. I don't really like any of these animals that we have in our shop, so instead, let's try to run something like this. We got great level up potential. We just actually need to see matches, which has not happened so far. That really couldn't have gotten better, honestly. Now, that is unfortunate, but I think their team was just actually better. So, I don't really have a leg to stand on to be mad. For now, while we got the chance and no better alternatives, sure, let's run some equipment on every single one of our units, I suppose, that warrants it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'll go Ant, Scampy, Duck. Yeah, round 4. Yeah, I think Ant, Scampy, and Duck are all pretty viable targets for this squad right now. Definitely seems like that wouldn't be truly insane. 2 oxes in a row. Let's keep a tally on that. I'm not even, this is just for curiosity's sake. I'm not even mad. So you're going to level me. I think with no other alternatives, we have to consider the worm. Everything else in the shop at round 5 just makes me upset. We got good foods, targeted foods. Why don't we give you a little slice right off the top? 7 HP, freeze the apple, buy the cupcake. Give me these juicy stats early. And I don't know. I don't really... Spider at the back, I don't know. Like, what if it spits out a level 2 turtle? What if it spits out a level 2 turtle? Turtle's really like the only one where it matters, maybe. What if it spits out a level 2 badger? Okay, I don't know if the spider at the back would have changed that, but still. We have to feed you. I'm not going to feed you honey for honey's sake. Round 6. I would say take one of these. And then I would say take one of these. Hold the front door. Hold the front door, man. I would absolutely sell an otter and fit a penguin on the squad. That actually, normally one of the reasons I don't love the worm is because, oh no, not like this. The oxes are so good, man. One of the reasons I don't love the worm is because it leaves you with no money to do other things. But like in this situation, that's fine because we buy food for our worm and then our penguin just buffs everything, you know, ambiently anyway. I think we should look to see if we get a level 2 pig. Another penguin is also pretty sick, to be honest. There's a lot going on here. I feel like I need to buy the cupcakes to keep us in the game. I'm not going to pivot off of the pig to a snail right now because it's so close to soaking up buffs, although the buffs are not that meaningful at the present moment. I see an ox. I see a kangaroo. I'm getting a little upset. And now I'm getting right back into it. Hold on. Now I'm feeling good again. Wasn't even close. 3 wins. I'm struggling in super auto pets today, man. Take one of these. Enjoy your permanent 1-1 buff and your temporary 3-3 buff. We're not at Scorpion round yet unless something's gone horrendously wrong. This feels okay to me, but it really depends on if our worm can go up against that shark. I think it's gonna, man. Never underestimate garlic. Look at that. Now that's just a good matchup for us. That team could have beaten some other teams for all I know, but a very good matchup for us. Take some targeted foods. Pig? No pig. Okay, let's buy our mosquito. Let's get that out of the shop now. Still not that strong, and we should have put the pig at the front for scorpion protection. If I died to a scorpion right there, I probably would have quit playing the game for the rest of my life. Instead, I'm content that I'm dying to a unique team that consists of snipers and scalers. You know, it's a relatively common meta. I gotta take a nap or something. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. See ya.